You're listening to the Social Media Insider Podcast, a podcast by MediaCrate, where we know that social media marketing can be complicated, and that's why we're focusing on the tools, tactics, and strategies that are helping to grow businesses just like yours every day.
Hey there, guys. You're listening to an episode of the Social Media Insider Podcast. I'm your host, Marquis, and today we're going to be talking about 15 social media apps that you need to know about. So there are so many tools out there. I mean, any business can have easily 10 to 15 tools that they use, from creation of images to scheduling to analytics and reporting and all the other stuff. Well, today we're going to run down all of the apps that we love, not necessarily use, but have used them at one point in time. And so without much more further ado, let's get right into it. So the first one on the list is Hootsuite. Hootsuite, they are a powerhouse in the social media marketing industry. And they have put together such an amazing platform where you can do everything from obviously scheduling. They have the ability to edit images and posts inside of the platform as well. They have a tool where you can actually add location-based listening, as well as track users and different areas depending on where you're targeting your social media efforts. And yeah, they've been around just forever and they just do a great job with it. Not to mention their blog is really good as well. You can check it out at blog.hootsuite.com. Not affiliated at all, but they have a great platform. Now, the one thing I will say about the Hootsuite platform is it still seems like it's a bit old school. You know, like they're still running like Windows 98, but they're trying to use, Windows ME or later programs and software. I wish they would update their platform a little bit just to look a little bit nicer, but that's just me. I'm totally an aesthetics guy. And that's just my personal preference. But apart from that, hugely powerful tool. Another one that we use is Evernote. If you've heard of Evernote, then you know it is great for saving any notes or web clips or PDFs or scanning business cards or documents, sending, all of it. It basically keeps everything in one place. You can add notes to read later. You can jot down a quick note from a meeting or a number from a friend. If you're in a meeting or a seminar, you can hit the quick record button and it saves everything nice and neat for you in the cloud. So check it out. So many more powerful things you can do with it. But Evernote is one of the ones that we love and use quite a bit. Third on the list is HubSpot. Oh man, what can we say about HubSpot? They are just everything to our business over here at MediaCrate. Everything from free CRM tools, free sales tools that integrate right with your email, to more in-depth reporting, emails, workflows, social media, sharing, everything. So the way that we use HubSpot is we do all of our social sharing through that. I mean, we've obviously used Hootsuite, we've used Buffer, but we've found that the reporting and the analytics that you get from HubSpot directly, and how you can kind of see the workflows or the behavior of the users that are interacting with your content on any social platform and getting back to your website. I mean, just the tools and the kind of things that you can see about user behavior are unmatched. Apart from that, you can set email sequences in different workflows. You can create landing pages for different content offers. There's so many things I'm not getting into, but that is one of the most powerful tools we think is on the market right now, and we use it. So again, there are free options that you can use, but if you want to take your marketing that much further, then we would suggest that you invest in a HubSpot account, because it is going to take you from zero to hero in no time. Where are we at? Number 4, we are at Meet Edgar. So this is another social media management tool. What they are really well known for is that they have a platform where you can create and reshare evergreen content. And so you can hook it up to your favorite RSS feeds, and basically it just creates this huge content repository of evergreen content that you can share, as well as schedule stuff out. It has all the analytics on the back end. Just be careful with this, because when you are just resharing when you're resharing kind of content or articles online, it's really easy to just get lazy and just post that link, right? I think that Facebook and LinkedIn are just becoming really aware of people just auto posting, but you're not really providing, that what's the word I'm trying to find? You're not really providing any insight. You're not making it personal. You're not really breaking it down for the person. And that's what the social platforms really want now. They want that content that is conversational, that is helpful, that's relatable. So if you're just sharing those links over and over and over again with no variation and no change, you're going to be penalized. So I just be careful with that. But Meet Edgar is one of the leaders in content sharing and having the inside scoop on what's popular and what's trending. So check them out. Adobe Photoshop, and this can be said about anything in the Adobe suite. As marketers, if you are doing any kind of content creation, design, yes, hire graphic designers because they are the professionals. They have studied. They are the ones with the talent. But if you need something quick, if you just need a quick graphic with an overlay, or you put some text, or you need to erase something, anything in the Photoshop or Illustrator kind of wheelhouse is fair game. And you should at least know some basics on any of these platforms if you want to be a successful content creator, because those things will come up from time to time. We have another one here, Touch Retouch. So this is another photo editing platform. It's way simplified, right? If you don't have access to Adobe Creative Suite products, you can check out Touch Retouch. Things that it allows you to do is you can quickly remove backgrounds, flashlights, if there's clutter on your desk, whatever it may be, you can remove those things. And again, as the name presents, retouch a photo so you can get something quick up on social media. Adobe Premiere Clips. So this is great if you're, creating or editing, any videos. You can create clips, you can add titles, audio, effects, and transitions. Great tool to use. You can access it online. Obviously, you can use Adobe Premiere Pro if that's more your forte. If you're looking for more of that professional approach, you can use that as well. And then we move on to another tool that we really like. We don't use it a lot anymore. It was really good when we were, cross promoting from, say, Instagram to Twitter, but that's IFTTT, or as a lot of people know it, if this, then that. And so this is a great automation tool. You can set up similar to what, Zaps will do now. You can set up different links and different apps to kind of talk to each other. So like Zapier, you have a trigger and then an action. So when this happens, or if this happens, then this will happen, right? So you can, if you share an Instagram post, you can have it post the native image and the caption to Twitter instead of just the link to Twitter like Instagram posting directly will do. So that's something great to look at. Another tool is called Clips. It's by Apple, and it's great for capturing videos on your iPhone, adding text effects, all of those kinds of things. And you can add titles, whatever it may be. So again, try these out, right? Not all of them may work for what you need them to, but try them out nonetheless, and kind of figure out what works best for your taste, for your content. TweetDeck, not so much that popular anymore with a lot of people coming off of the Twitter platform. Again, up for debate. We'll talk about that in another episode. But TweetDeck is great for, creating, obviously your tweets, lining them up and scheduling them out. One plus side is that it is free. It's been around for quite a long time, so you can try that out. And one thing that is good is you can track your tweets, so you can see what the activity looks like, where people are going, where they're coming from. and all of that. We mentioned Buffer earlier. That's another great tool. I love Buffer. It's just we moved off of the platform just because everything being in one spot, namely HubSpot, just made a lot more sense for us. But Buffer is great for any social media planning and sharing. Again, you can attach your favorite RSS posts to it and reshare directly from the platform. It makes scheduling really, really, really simple. Their app is fantastic as well. So you can also jump in there and take advantage of, just being on the go and being able to share stuff or update something really quickly if you need to before a post goes out. Sendable. Sendable is similar to, Hootsuite or Buffer in the sense that there is a CRM aspect. That's the one thing that's a little bit different. But again, it's a social media management tool where you can, check in on any trending topics or anything that's popular or about to go viral or has gone viral. You can see it all in one place. You can share it from there based on your industry, based on any key words. And then you can also plan out for all your social networks. Now, this is not a free tool. You want to check it out because depending on the different accounts you have or what actual social platforms you want to connect to it, the price does vary. I think it starts in and around $149 or $200 a month. You can check it out. Definitely something worth looking into if you want to have an all-in-one social media management as well as scheduling tool. And I think that is it. I think that was 15. I might have run through them. If you want to see the full list, you can head over to blog.mediacrate.social and you can click on the blog there. 15 top social media apps you need to know about. Thanks for listening today. If we missed any or if there are any tools that you use that you really love, send us an email. info@mediacrate.social. That would be where you can find us. Check us out on Instagram. We're on Facebook, Twitter, working on YouTube. Don't go there yet, or go there and subscribe. It's totally up to you. Thanks for listening. This has been Social Media Insider, a podcast from Media Crate, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Social Media Insider. Please don't forget to rate and review this podcast on your preferred channel. Keep in mind, if there's anything you ever want to hear on the podcast, send an email to info@mediacrate.social or follow us on our social channels @MediaCrate to continue the conversation. Thanks for thinking inside the box. We'll talk to you next time.